Hey everybody, I'm just Q, and I'm back with some more 7 Nights Rebirth. We are here for a very quick main account update and a summon session, so let's go ahead and jump into the update. So as for my main account, as you can see, I have moved on towards Adventure 15-1, and I have unlocked Nightmare. So I did complete 1-1, I just want to see what was going on in there, and yeah, gonna need to get my TO to T6, and then I'm gonna need another Nightmare farm, which again I recommended Clahan a long time ago. I was nowhere near, but you know, in pushing the account, farming for gear the last couple of days, it's I've gotten there. So I mean, I'm just gonna worry about just doing, like, you know, the normal stages obviously, and farming that until I get a Nightmare farm. And then once I get the Nightmare farm going, obviously then I can level up people like at a faster rate. So that's just coming because you're farming 2 stages at once, which is why it costs 12 keys to run those stages. So I mean, there's that. So I'm happy. I can farm, which I'm gonna have a video come out on it at some point in time. I could farm Ox King stage 7 on auto. I will do a video on that because there was something that I particularly wasn't like really understanding, and I'll talk about it more in that video whenever I make it. So and then I'm also going to make a video on Iron Devourer because some people have been asking me about you know, just running the boss in general. So I'm just going to do a description, a video of running through that boss. But other than that, pretty much about the same. I just need to get my hero list filled out for the Nightmare mode, like I said. So I did go here into my wish list and obviously put I put Biscuit on, but for the purposes of this one, since because I didn't think I was gonna get to Nightmare that fast. So if I thought I was gonna get to Nightmare that fast, honestly, I probably would have went ahead and got him. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna put him on the list now because I mean, he's a very good Nightmare farmer. And then what I would say for people who are like me, who just, I mean, maybe you make more advancements than you expected, just come into the 7K chest area, and then once everything refreshes for the next month, then just you can get your, I'm gonna get my free Clahan. Well, I say free Clahan, but it's pretty much, you know, in terms of like effort of doing this every day, I'm gonna get my Clahan next month. I mean, it's guaranteed. I'll have them, and that'll be that. So, you know, and then depending on if I want some stars into him, sure, maybe I'll leave him on my wish list, we'll see. But 9 times out of 10, if I get him on the board before I get him in summons, I'm gonna take him off of my my wish list. And that's because I really do want to get Biscuit at some point in time for running other, you know, other things. So, and then also comboing her with my Espada. I think, is it my Espada? I want to say it's my Espada. Yeah, I think comboing her with my Espada at some point in time. I actually have to check that because I know I wanted to combo her with stuff. So what is she? Yeah. So combo her with my Espada for the Ox King. So I mean, just getting higher numbers and pushing further. So I mean, that'll be that. But already, I just want to do a quick 100 summons. You know, pushing towards getting hopefully one of these 2. If not, then I left these in here because I do need Daisy, obviously, at some point in time. So that's gonna be great. I need Daisy. And then I want to get as many copies of Lena and Espada as possible because I'm gonna be pushing stuff for Ox King. So that's great. So that's just who I'm choosing to push right now. I'll make another video about like choosing who to push and, you know, stuff like that. You know, just recommendations. It'll probably be like in a little tip video and fairly shorter than this one. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just gonna, I guess, just talk about random stuff because I mean, I do have something that is coming up. I've been hearing a lot about Kyle is gonna be the next person coming up, like for the new raid up banner, and people are saying basically save now because on the old version of the game he was like very OP. So I do recommend saving right now, so that way you can go ahead and make sure you can get yourself a Kyle. I recommend it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but hey, I do recommend it. Okay, so we got out early.
Death to demons.
It's another copy of Miss Espada. I'm not gonna complain about that. Says 105. let's go home right quick because I want to save my event page. Yeah, I did finish this. So we'll cop that right quick. And then we'll go back to summon. And we could just do another 100. There's no reason to leave anybody hanging. Why not? Pop another 100. But yeah, I do recommend saving for Kyle, because if he is going to be very OP, like in the last version of the game, then you might want to go ahead and start saving your gems now. I'm being very prudent on what I'm spending on and how I'm spending it, so just kind of up to you and how you want to do that. So, but I'm gonna start saving right now because I did not play the last version, so I do want to see how good he is, and if he is very good, then I'm probably gonna want to spend a lot of resources on him. So, but we'll see. Right now I'm kind of skeptical, and I only say that because I don't know how much they're gonna be giving out to, like, whether it be free to play, low spenders in terms of rate up summons. That's the only thing that's kind of hit or miss right now for me. So it just kind of depends.
The light shall show us the path forward. By the will of the light, in the name of justice.
Now that's a very good tank to pull. I had to watch the whole animation. Yes, I've seen some stuff about Rudy, and he's not even on my thing. So I mean, that's just one more unit not on my list. That, sure, cool. Hey, not even. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want this to be a short video, so I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. It's not a big deal. So it's 96, so we might have to spend, what's that, 400? Whatevs, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. We'll worry about it when we get there. But that's my current plan of attack, save. But yeah, I'm hoping they eventually start giving out more rate up summons, because I do kind of worry about people, you know, like my free to play account and people who are low spenders and whatnot. And I mean, it's just kind of it's a thing. So should we? Nah, we ain't gonna do it. We're just gonna do 10s. But yeah, and then I know some people were commenting on my other video where I was talking about, like, oh my god, you know, I wish I could, like, farm all of the materials all together, and it was like, you can break the materials down. It's like, I do know that. I know that you can. It's just I find it to be inefficient, and I only say that because there's plenty of gacha games that I have been playing where you can farm, say, a green material, then they have a blue material, then a purple material. So all 3 levels of materials, at some point in time, the higher you get into, like, farming that dungeon, you can farm all the materials at the same time, and it's just more efficient for, you know, the player. Which I need to change out my wish list here, don't I? Oh no, I don't. I was about to say, it's like I'm getting a lot of black rose here. I have no clue what's going on here. But yeah, lots of black rose, but whatever, who cares? But yeah, so yeah, you can trade down. When you trade up, it costs you 5 of the lower material. Then when you trade down, they only give you 3 of the lower material. So it's like, there's that. So I mean, and then on top of that, I have 2 people I'm trying to farm for, like, water, and then they're on different levels. So it's like, if I trade materials, then I'm stopping progress on one of those characters, versus if I can farm all 3 of them at the same time, it just makes it more efficient for the player. So I would think they would let us farm all 3, right? If the timer is going to be super long. Like, it doesn't make sense to not let me farm all of them, but also have a very long timer. So that's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say it's an inefficient because they have it, like, very long timer, and you can only farm 1 at the time. Sure, you can trade down, but it's not the same cost both ways, if that makes sense. You can trade up, and then, like I said, it costs you 5, but trade down, then, you know, you get 3 back. So it's like, it's not 1 for 1, like, in terms of, like, both ways to trade up, trade down, and stuff like that. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if you agree, disagree, I mean, just let me know. It's not a big deal. It's just it's the way the game goes, and I'm not gonna, like, complain about the same thing constantly. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, because if enough people don't feel the same way, then majority wins. That's just kind of how I feel about it. You know, I'll just have to deal. I'm not a big complainer. I'm more so like, I'll give you constructive criticism, but it's not a big deal. But in terms of like plans for me going forward, I'm just gonna have to make sure I start looking at the team and saying, hey, which team do we want to work on first? So, and right now I've been focusing on like on dungeons. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Ooh, Karen, Black Rose, Joker, cool. And that's why I got Joker here too, because I'm working on like trying to do, I want to say, is it the what? No, it's the light dungeon where Joker's really, really good. So I know I need stars into him because I just really need him to like survive, obviously. So working on Joker, water dungeon, you know, trying to get that all the way up to 10. What in the world is going on here?
You really should have known who you were up against.
Huh, Daisy. Cool, there we go. Alrighty. And we got out slightly early too, because it was supposed to be like 96. I was going to end up having to spin, so thank goodness. Confirmed. Cool, so we got our Daisy. So I'm coming here on this list, and let's see, who should we put? Who should we put? The next dungeon I do want to work on is, I want to say the Dark Dungeon. Excuse me. And for the Dark Dungeon, I would recommend at some point getting BDM. It's gonna make that dungeon a lot easier. Who else do I not have? Don't have Amelia, obviously, and of course another healer, Alice. I might end up going for Yushin though, because I mean you need lots of CC eventually for the tower. So I might just think on it because getting him's not going to really progress me in the tower, but I also want to be able to upgrade people a lot easier. So pushing at least to 10 and just getting used to, unfortunately, having to trade down a lot, you know, for whatever reason, you know, it is what it is. With the long timer, I hate it. That's about the only thing. Trading down is fine. Like I think that'll be fine, long as we can get that timer down, you know. But anywho, having him would make it to where doing that dark dungeon would be a lot easier. So it's like PvE content, or you know, make sure I can power up my account content. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But for now, I'm just gonna put him in because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm gonna lean towards. But that's pretty much it. I just want to do a quick like little summoning video, and I mean we got some pretty cool. I did not expect us to get. Oh, let me see who we got again, because we got what, Rudy. Yeah, we got another copy of Espada, and we also got Daisy. That was not bad, because I only expected to get one person. In 100 summons, we got a legendary plus and 2 legendaries. That's pretty sweet. But that's pretty much it here. Sorry the video came out a little complainy. I'm just chilling, talking about stuff. I just did the survey. I did the satisfaction survey, so that's what had it on my mind. I was like, I'm surprised they just asked about this patch, but it didn't ask about like just the game in general. But that's just what I had been thinking about. That's what was on my mind due to me doing the survey. It wasn't on the survey. It just had me thinking about just satisfaction overall in general. So, but thanks for listening to me be on my soapbox and just being kind of chill about it. Like I said, it's not a big deal if they don't change it or not. I'll just have to get used to it. I mean, all games are different, and there are other games coming out that I am looking forward to playing. So that's going to be Chaos Zero Nightmare. That's definitely one of them. It comes out October 22nd. I already have it well, not the game pre-installed, but like, I guess, well, they said pre-installed, but anyway, I have their launcher pre-installed, I guess I would say, on my PC already. So already pretty much set for that. So just look forward to me covering that content. I'm probably going to start off with just a free-to-play account, see how it goes, and if I do like it, maybe I'll do both accounts, but it just kind of depends on where this game, Seven Nights Rebirth, goes and how much I end up liking, you know, Chaos Zero Nightmare, and we'll just have to see. I don't know if there's going to be like a reroll guide or anything, but usually for me, depending on how easy it is to reroll, sometimes I reroll, sometimes I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal, so... But we'll see. But thank you all for coming to hang out, and I hope you're having a good day, evening, or night. Remember, when you're here, stay happy always, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.